Hi everyone, it's Evan. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe because you do not want to miss out on any of my videos. Today, I really wanted to take some time and discuss and just share my experience with getting my master's degree, specifically my MBA, Master's in Business Administration. And I graduated this past August, and I've been doing a lot of reflecting and just thinking about my experience as well as what was going on in my life, both personal and professionally. So I thought I'd just make a video and share, as well as kind of give some tips for anyone that's interested in getting, an online master's degree, and the tips that I did that kind of helped me get through it while being a full-time working adult. Personally, my experience, what was kind of going on, my now husband and I, we closed on a house, we got married, and of course I planned a whole wedding while working full-time and being in school. So I had a lot going on. Like, thinking back, there's probably some things I could have took a step back from with trying to do all at the same time, but in the end it all worked out. So I just wanted to share, kind of like a little bit of my background, as far as kind of getting my master's degree. So to start off, first, I got my master's degree from University of St. Paul, Concordia St. Paul in Minnesota. I'm actually originally from Minnesota. I moved down to Atlanta back in 2010. So, and I have a relative that actually got their master's degree from Concordia as well. So I got really good feedback. What I loved about the program was that it was just very structured, very well. You took one class every 7 weeks. And so you got to just focus on that specific class and, nothing else. Of course, I'm pretty sure there were options where people could probably do 2 classes at once to kind of get their program done in like a year or so. But for the program that I set up for myself with my advisor, it was just best that I just take 1 class every 7 weeks. So 2 classes in 1 semester. So that was just like everything. The program didn't even start off really I don't want to say it wasn't like difficult, but the program started off with really getting to know yourself, as a leader and, within a business or within a corporation or a nonprofit, wherever you see yourself, and I think that was what was most important for me, was kind of being able to reflect, because I think a lot of times we're always going, and we never really take a chance to really kind of reflect and think, about, certain things that we could have done better, or, just different things, hidden things we didn't even realize about ourselves. So that was really cool. Like, the coursework really started out with really kind of directing the attention on us. So in addition, another reason why I like the program was because I pretty much got to make my own schedule with when I wanted to join the class WebEx sessions. So it was really helpful to kind of have all those different options, and all of the professors were very responsive, and all the material that we pretty much learned was very relevant and very real. I think with my experience personally, I graduated from undergrad, and then I took a couple years to work, and I kind of figured out, like, yeah, I need to hurry up and kind of go back to school, because I'm not doing, what I originally went to undergrad for. And that happens with a lot of adults. So essentially, once I made that decision to go back to school, the application process was very easy. It wasn't difficult at all. My advisor was very knowledgeable, and I didn't have to take the GMAT or the GRE, and once I got into the coursework, it was like, I'm really glad I was able to work for a couple of years, because I felt like I had applicable experience, business experience with working, where you don't always get that. So I'm very grateful that I did get to get that work experience in there as well. Another thing that was really helpful was that I was able to, get tuition reimbursement from my job to, be able to help pay, because that was also very important to me. I have student loans from undergrad that I still need to pay off. So it was just nice, you know, not to have to, you know, accrue, you know, too much, you know, additional debt with, you know, being able to, you know, pay for school. So that was really good. So I did want to share basically kind of like my top, you know, 5 tips, you know, for kind of being successful in a master's program, you know, that's fully online, or even if you're, you know, going, you know, to an actual class. For me, you know, with being like a working adult, it was helpful to, you know, have all my syllabi from my professors, and basically kind of plug in all my due dates for all my assignments in my phone. I don't know how I got through undergrad and not doing that. Maybe because I wrote stuff down more in my planner, but I just used my phone for like my master's degree, and that was just like perfect. Like do 2 weeks, 1 week or whatever, advanced alerts, you know, to kind of keep you up to date on those things. So yeah, definitely using, you know, your iPhone calendar or Android calendar is like perfect. Secondly, another tip that I have is, you know, have a dedicated workspace, you know, for, you know, for your schoolwork, for your coursework. Sometimes I live in Atlanta, so the traffic can get really crazy. Sometimes I just stay late after work. Like after I finish my work, I would, you know, start my homework or finish a paper or finish a project, and I really got stuff done really quick, because like I'm so ready to go home. I'm gonna get this done. I am not going to let this hang over my head. Sometimes I would also go to the Starbucks close to my job as well, so if I got off early enough and I could kind of snag a seat for all the other students, you know, grab a seat, it was very, you know, helpful to kind of have that dedicated workspace to where you can kind of just zone in and, you know, just rock it out. So another tip that I have is also networking with your cohort or the people within your classes. I think that's a really good tip. You guys are all, you know, trying to reach the same goal, so definitely network and try to, you know, partner yourself with, you know, different people, whether they're in your industry or not. You know, within my cohort there was lots of different age groups, which I thought was helpful. So you kind of saw people that were really later in their careers. You saw people that were kind of in the beginning of their careers like myself, and people that were kind of in the middle. So definitely networking and getting those additional insights is going to only, you know, help you get better, you know, with the material that you're learning from your master's program. One of my other tips I would say is also getting to know your professors. A lot of the professors, sometimes they own their own business, you know, sometimes they're, you know, a consultant for companies, or sometimes, you know, they're sitting on the boards, you know, at the schools, and they've had lots of years of experience with, you know, with the material. Most of them have, from my experience. So definitely, you know, utilizing them, you know, as resources during and after. It helps to stay in contact. And then, you know, lastly, just staying prepared and not procrastinating on anything at all. I didn't have the luxury of procrastinating. There was just things where I'm like, I have to get it done, or I'm not gonna have any, like, you know, other time to get it done. So I just want to thank you guys, you know, for, you know, watching this video. You know, if you do want to get a master's program, I would definitely say, you know, do your research and really kind of just hone in on, you know, what it is you actually want to study, and like, are you trying to study so you can position yourself for another career, or are you just trying to advance? So thanks for watching. This is my first like kind of talking video. It's actually harder than what it looks like, so hopefully I can get better at it. But thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.